In this video, I'm trying to learn how to drive a two-wheel balancing robot. And to protect the electronics in the top, I've added some aluminum sticks to it, and with casters on the end, so if it falls forward or backward, it'll catch itself. So here, we're trying to learn how to drive, and we're using the downstairs of my shop in one of the rooms where I usually park my truck. So it balances really well. It has no trouble with balance. But once it's in motion, it's difficult to actually control it. So my able-bodied assistant here was working in the garden in the yard when I told her I needed help. So this is the first time she's ever driven it. So here I'm driving it. We're still in the downstairs of my shop. I have the legs working, so they go up and down, and also the load cells work, but I haven't been able to control it well enough to actually try to go over ramps and bumps like James Burton did. So here I'm just stopping to show you how I did the batteries. So I made that case on the left with a 3D printer, and it slides on top of a 24-volt cobalt battery. Here's a picture of them stuck together. And it actually clips in and snaps. So here's the battery pack for the electronics, and here's the battery packs, two of them for the motors. So we realized that there wasn't enough room in where I parked the truck to practice driving the robot, so we moved it to the pole barn. And there I was just showing when it first starts up, it sort of bucks back and forth until it gets its balance. So when you first turn it on, it's pretty jerky. So here I'm trying to learn how to drive it in the pole barn. Here's the first crash of the day. Notice how I drove it right. I crashed it right into the camera, or my phone camera. Here's the phone camera view. So now I was still driving it. It just broke the wheels or the casters off those sticks I put on there. Now if I had been thinking, I could have just turned the motor switch off on the control box and it would have stopped the motors. but it happened so quickly I didn't have the reaction to actually shut it off. Turns out that this two-wheel balancing robot is actually pretty durable, because I've crashed it several times now. I've got about 2 hours on it driving it. As long as you keep it fairly slow,